Hello, people. Okay. Alright, getting set up for the chat. Been in 5 minutes. Hey. Did that happen? Check that out. Oh, shoot. Oh. Alright, you're making it very sunny in here. Alright, I might start a minute late. I'm gonna fill up my coffee. Ow. Meow, meow, meow. Very loud. No, 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 no. Get out of here. Get to bed. Knock your butt off. Oh my god. I need my keyboard, Nara. Move. Hey, everybody. Oh, I need to do this. This is probably going to go to a black screen. Hold on, let me prep. Oh, damn it. Go to this. Okay. What? Ready. It's turned all bright. It's Caturday. What's going on, everybody? It's time for our cat chat. If you haven't seen humans on camera before, sometimes we're not blurry. I am Sam. My wife Amanda and I are your fosters. We've been fostering for 8 years and have fostered over 200 cats and kittens, specializing in kittens under 8 weeks old, as we've seen a need for that in our local community, where they are unfortunately often at the top of the euthanasia list because the shelters cannot care for them. They do not have the staff or equipment or, time and stuff. So we opt to focus on them so other fosters can take older cats. We currently do not have fosters. It's been a crazy week of things, and I'll get into a little bit of that soon. But we may have new fosters coming any day now. I don't know. I haven't really heard from Amanda what her plan is, but we'll talk about that too. And yeah, if you're out there in the chat, we do multicast to about a dozen different platforms. I only have the Twitch and YouNow, actually Twitch, YouNow, and Beam and YouTube and Kick, I think. Chat's open right now. So sorry if I miss your chats, but if I reply to chats that you're not seeing, that's why. They're somewhere else. And if you're out there in the chat, drop a hi or some emotes so we know you're listening, but feel free to lurk. How's it going, gang? I don't know if anyone's actually out there. Hey, CG. Because I did not really do any promoting this week, because not a lot has changed. So, yeah. Our previous fosters, Toothless and Stormfly, left us a little while ago and went off to another foster who took them through adoption. They have been adopted as of a few days ago. I think it may have even been earlier in the week. This week has been so crazy here that yeah, time has just gone by in a snap. We had like an exterminator come on Tuesday. That's Nara. Arya doesn't go over there. It's always a Nara. Arya stays over on that side, unless she's right there. But yeah, we had an exterminator come over on Tuesday. Hang on, I'm gonna mute this and move it. Okay. And all of the cats went to school with Amanda. And the whole plan was that, after I let the exterminator in, I was gonna rush over there. Hi, Janine. And our emote wall is not working. I did not check the chat bot. Yes, it definitely needs to be restarted. Let's do that. Chat bot. I miss when it worked good. So yeah, the plan was I was gonna go meet up with Amanda and the cats over at her campus, and take like a litter box and like do like a whole take them to the bathroom, literally go to a bathroom and put the litter box in there and lock the door with the cats and stuff. But when I got there, Amanda was like, they're doing so well and they're real quiet, so maybe let's not disturb them just yet. And it was pretty early at that time, and I was like, okay. We had about a 3-hour window of time to kill. And she was like, yeah, when I take my lunch, we can do the litter box thing. And I was like, well, when's that going to be? And she was like, 1 o'clock. And I was like, that is the 3-hour window for the exterminator. Like, I can legit go check the apartment out and see if it smells like chemicals or not. And then just go back at that point. So we devised a plan in which, yay, Floofbot's back, in which I would go get some breakfast at Starbucks, courtesy of Amanda's gift card, and then go from there to check the apartment, and depending on whether or not it was, chemically or not, I would come back and either bring the cats home or hang out with the cats there. And the plan was, it was a good plan. I did the whole I had a very good sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit or muffin thing, delicious. Big coffee. And oh yeah, Janine, if you missed it, Stormfly and Toothless have been adopted. I don't think all of our kittens this season have been adopted. I'm pretty sure Sherlock and Enola are still available, but I have not heard lately. Anyway, did the Starbucks thing, and I was getting ready to leave. I had like 10 minutes to get back to the apartment and check, which I was at a very close Starbucks, so it probably would have taken exactly that time. And as I'm packing up, I get a phone call from the kids' school, and I'm like, that's weird. That can't be good. And I answer the phone call, and they're like, hey, Sam. I don't know why they call me my first name. Your daughter Iris is in our office and not feeling well. And I was like, okay, I can be there in half an hour. And then as I'm leaving, I'm like, I still need to check the apartment because now I'm going to have a sick kid. And what if the apartment's no good? What am I going to do with this kid, with Iris? So I go back to the apartment. Thankfully, everything was fine. You couldn't smell anything. And like frantically texting Amanda, and she's not answering. So I pick up Iris and finally get in touch with Amanda, and I'm like, yeah, I got Iris. We're going to come to you and get the cats and go to the apartment. So that is what happened. That was just Tuesday. And at the time, Iris was just not feeling good. That spun out and turned into a fever within 24 hours. And I ended up taking her to the emergency room. Hey, Ormic. And basically it was just a bacterial infection. And she's just been sick all week. Like finally last night she started to feel better. I think this morning she is still feeling a little iffy. She was pretty nauseous and vomited several times. But that has been our week. So we have not had any movement on finding new foster kittens or anything like that. But I imagine sometime early next week, Amanda will get back into her routine of like looking at the call list and all of that. Did I say hi, Ormic? I feel like I said it in my head and not out loud. Welcome. All right. But yeah, that's what's going on. For anyone who just joined us, we've been busy with a sick kid all week. And side note to all of that, Toothless and Stormfly have been adopted. That's where we're at. We'll be playlist for a few more days, and I did. Okay, good. I was like in the middle of saying things and then saying things on top of that. My ADHD could not process if those things were verbal. How's it going, everyone? I'm also not very awake. The coffee is not working fast enough. So that's the basics. I don't know if Amanda's going to join us at all today. This is probably going to be a relatively short chat. Because there's just not a lot to talk about beyond the Stormfly and Toothless have been adopted thing, and we don't have new fosters yet. We did reach our, hang on, where's the thing? How do I do this? We did reach our Tiltify goal, finally. We broke 500 on our Angel Fund. So thank you. I have to go look to see who put us over the edge on that. I did not notice any updates this week. I can figure that out. Although I've been welcomed to a new dashboard. Now it wants to take me through all the steps of the, that's where the navigation is. Great. That's where the other navigation is. Great. That's where the thing that says your campaigns is. Got it, got it. Lastly, that's where notification of unread messages is. The little bell thing that every website has. Got it. Great, thank you. So glad they told me that. Whoa, cats. All right, you are a freaky. Okay, let's go to the notifications. Nope, it doesn't. That's not what that tells you. That just tells you if there's newsletters. That's so stupid. Oh my god, Anara. Stop chasing Aria. Transactions? No. Oh my god. Okay. Personal. Here we go. This. Okay. Is that the one? I wish these were dated, because... Oh my god, Nara! Jesus! He is a zoomy crazy right now. Oh, interesting. I think... Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that happened. So, shout out to Foxy Fam Bam. That's Aria. That's Anara. Oh, Foxy Fam is actually the name of the community for Robin Lane. Robin Lane. The Y's threw me off. Who is apparently on TikTok and started a sub campaign for us and raised $60, which pushed us. That's good. Pushed us over the $500 goal thanks to her little community and Keldroth, who did the majority of that. Some anonymous person. That's awesome. I have to reach out to them, I think. I don't know if Robin's in the chat. Kinda recognize that name. Let's take a look. Can I see things? Oh, so cool. I do not see things, but okay, awesome. Well, that's fantastic. This is the Twitch channel. Robin Lane, who apparently did a mini fundraiser for us. Thank you, Robin. I don't know if that is in her past broadcasts at all somewhere, but that would be awesome if I can find that. Okay, well, I'll take a look at all that later. What's going over on the YouNow side of the world? I did not see Milk and Cookies. I probably should have just restarted the YouNow thing, so it gave people like notifications, but it seems to still be working. Maybe I'll do it anyway. I don't know. And that's pretty much all the news I have. So now we just sit here and look at each other. I guess I could turn the playlist back on and be the picture-in-a-picture over it. Where is that button? Cam, no. Oh, scenes. It's a scene. Uh-oh. How do I go back? Playlist with picture-in-picture. Well, that's not. This is the thing. There we go. Now, go to here. You may not be getting the comments in you now. Aha! I was wondering about that. Yes, I am not apparently getting comments at you now, so I will open it in a new window. Take 5, is that you, Milk and Cookies? Do you have yet another new screen name? Okay. Aw. How fast does the foster still have the 6 month? Okay. Why that? Now that's loading for me. Let me try this one more time. No, all right, you're way in the way right now. Hang on. It did not give me the normal, like, hey, you've opened this window in a new browser window. Do you want to broadcast from here thing? Oh, why? Well, yes, to answer your question, as far as I know, the foster that took Toothless and Stormfly still has that other foster. I don't 100% know that, but I believe that is accurate. Okay. Should I just completely restart the YouNow thing? Because, yeah, I'm not seemingly able to get it to do the thing where it brings me over. If I close this window here, potentially it's going to restart. I'm going to close this, put this here. Now that's reloading. I think I need to... They were there less than a week. Yeah, that's basically accurate. Yeah, something like that. All right, let me restart the YouNow thing because it's just acting up on my side. We'll be back. CG says Kitty wants to use the computer. She just wants to run and jump and attack. Good vibes. Adding board. Caturday Chat. Cat chat. This. Alright. YouNow should be back. Let me know if that's working. Give me some chat testing over there, please. Oh, I can see my own chat. Whoa. Cool. There we go. Thanks, Milk and Cookies, for the inviting. It's not that YouNow sucks. It's that YouNow sucks so bad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's because it's browser based. Like, I don't know why they had to, a long time ago, way back when, you could actually use the normal OBS and stream into it. Now, they went and got all crazy, and you can either do it through the browser or the mobile app, or you can download their own version of OBS that only works for you now. And I'm like, what? What's the point of that? I don't need to run more software. But maybe it would be a better connection, I don't know, than like the browser one, which stalls. Because Chrome is not made to run anything for 24/7. So, I don't know. Yeah, I wish they had not changed to their own proprietary OBS software. It would have made this so much easier. Why am I whistling talking so much? It's weird. Anyway, Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about, so I'll just repeat the three main talking points I have as people show up. I'll hang out for an hour or so, but unless people have questions, probably won't do much. Hello, over on the You Now side of things. Welcome. Yeah, and again, I don't think Amanda's going to be joining us today. I think she's like, it's been a long week. I think she just needs a break. Like, I think that's blueberry. So that would make that calico strawberry, and black cat was boysenberry. I don't remember what the tabby's name was. One of the other berries. These are the Peaky Blinders kittens. That's all. I think there was just 4. Ada, Tommy, Paula, Polly, and Arthur. Arthur is the tabby. Polly is that calico over by the ring. Ada is probably the one that was just running around, and Tommy was the one that was wrestling. Uh-oh. Blocking action. We saw a very fluffy color point kitten, much like this one, on the Save Us From a Shelter emails that they send. But it was like right in the middle of Iris's massively being sick thing. So and it was like young. It was like just days old, which would be just too much of a commitment because Amanda's, doing school and working and all that stuff. Super cute, and it was very fluffy, like Sun was in there. This is Nova, and that is Blueberry. Very, very pregnant Blueberry. Shaking up the camera. Hello, Anara. That is Arya, and I think Moose and Bear. That's a little baby moose, and up in the top is Bear. Yes, Anara. Male. And that's Arya's tail with Sun and Jin, who were the color points I was just talking about a minute ago. They were much smaller in that other video. That's a good clip. Arya, yeah, she used to really get along with the foster kittens and play with them. Or at least she would do this thing with her tail, and then she would pretend that she was grumpy about it. The gamer says, I miss the old house. Me too, man. It is what it is. We gotta move forward. Hopefully there will be a new house at some point in the future. I don't know. Milk Cookies over on You Now said, did Moose lighten up over time? He looks a lot lighter on the kitten cams. Yeah, I think he did. I think his coat got lighter. Could just be that it spread out and diluted it somehow. I don't know. But yeah, he definitely looks lighter. That is Pickle. Yeah, for anyone who's just joining us, has been here for a while, our most recent fosters, Toothless and Stormfly, had left to go finish out their foster journey with a different foster. And we got word earlier this week that they have been adopted. So Toothless and Stormfly have moved on to their forever home. That is all the update I have on that, unfortunately, but maybe we'll get more one day, which would be cool. The gamer over on Twitch asks, how's the wildfire situations at the moment? I haven't heard of anything happening right now. Oh my god, it's horrible. There's one cloud in the sky. Yeah, I have not heard of any wildfire situations near us. Should I be looking? Do you know something I don't know? Los Angeles wildfire. All right, go to the fire.ca.gov/incidents map. Take a look. Wow, what's happening? There's a lot of numbers going on. The map isn't loading. Yeah, the closest fire to us is in Fresno, which is not close. Yeah, we're actually, as far as Los Angeles goes, pretty fire free right now. Fresno is like north of the Sequoia National Park, past Bakersfield, so it's like four hours north, something like that, 3.5 maybe. Yeah, nothing down by us. There's a bunch up north, in like even past San Francisco area, I think. Yeah, here it is. Six Rivers, Dillon Fire, Log Fire, Blue Fire. This is all like big forest areas. It's in like the Redwood National Park area. So yeah, right now we're good. We're safe. The gamer says Los Angeles has to stay fire free. I hope people get new houses. Yeah, me too. I also hope we are one of those people. But Janine says that wasn't Moose in the clip. The kitten had white markings. The one where Aria was playing with them with Bear in the top. I can't think of any other orange tabby and black cat pairings that we had, but maybe. I mean, I do think it would have had the hashtag for them, so you could be right. It could be. Maverick? No. Maverick was darker and fuzzier. But maybe. And that would have had the Top Gun hashtag. It would have had to have been one that was a while back. It's possible. It's possible it wasn't. But I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't easily go back to the clip or anything. Give me 1 second. I'm going to step out. Who is not Moose? Janine was saying that clip that I said was Moose playing with Arya's tail was not Moose. That he had white markings. Oh, it might have been the Addams Family. It might have been Pugsley. But I feel like Pugsley was also a fuzzier cat. So that could have been Pugsley and Wednesday? Wasn't Wednesday more of a tux? Plus, by those two, Arya didn't lick kittens anymore? That could be. Yeah. Could be, could be. Or it could have been, who's this? That's a orange tabby and that's some black cats. Christmas. Oh God. I mean, Christmas, that could have still been the Addams Family kittens, right? They would have shown up in fall. I don't know how long we had them. I wish I could have seen what the board said. But this is Baron Moose. Where are they? Am I under? That's my butt. Nobody look at it. Damn it. There's Moose. And Amanda's holding Bear. It's good. Butt cam. Is that Pickle? I think that's Pickle. Oh no, Sam. Oh boy. Pickle is the best. A good guy. She was a good guy, I says. And that is Blueberry. CG says, "It is a mystery kitten." Yes. I think it might have been Pugsley. Is there a hashtag on this one? No. I think this is Serenity and the Firefly Kittens. Is that right? Milk and Cookie says, if that's Blueberry, are those the Oompa Loompa kittens? No, they would have been the Berry Kittens. We haven't had Oompa Loompa kittens. They were all named Violet. All of the kittens. Yeah, we haven't done a Willy Wonka yet. It's come up several times, but not just yet. And if we did it, we would probably do characters from the new Wonka and not the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. But definitely not the Johnny Depp movie. The new movie, the character names are just better. For cats, at least. Who is this? No. Let me see. Is that Nova? Yeah, it has to be Nova. Because we're in Betty's room. Milk and Cookie says, do the Wonkas, Johnny, Gene, and the other guy, Timothy. Neen says, you are top of the hashtags. What? I keep moving to check. Queen! Thank you for the resub. Queen says the kittens now get 4 hours out of the room, both upstairs, downstairs, and the toy track at 2900 RPM, I guess. Okay. They use the stairs about 10 times in the 4 hours or so, and they both use the automatic litter. Oh, wow. So I've been able to weigh them. Freddie is 8.5 pounds. Ellie, 4. I have to leave shortly to give them second breakfast, and they all have to take a probiotic daily. Oh, they have chronic cold. All right. Well, thanks for the update. Hope they feel better. Kitty rockers. I am gonna go grab some more coffee. I think I need to make coffee, so I'll be back in a minute. Nara, I leave you in charge. Okay. All right, be right back, guys. I am returned. Uh-oh, it looks like I'm already here. I can't read what the sign says. Queen says Ellie is doing much better. She gets a crusty eye. It's like, what's a day? I have to clean it. These are the Firefly kittens. It was worse before. Her one eye got stuck shut when she napped. Oh, that sucks. Freddie is now not sneezing because the girls are better. Lexi is also not hissing, but she does slap them. She's doing much better with them. It took 2 months, but she got lots of private time. I was trapped in the room with the babies for 2 months. Luckily, some gaming stuff is coming. I'll be free. All right, cool. That all sounds good. Here's Amanda. Are you staying, or are you just saying hi? Did I move the camera?
I'm staying for a little bit.
All right.
Saying hi for a brief little bit.
Okay.
when you are done here, I want your help.
Doing what? Putting away the apartment? I already did that once. Okay.
Yeah, I just want you to bring me things.
I brought you coffee.
No.
Can do. Amanda, my babies are growing too fast.
Oh, look at how cute those kittens
Queen says.
Look at how cute those kittens are. They're all so stripy.
Who is that?
It's a stripy black one and a stripy orange one and a stripy tan, whatever.
Tabby.
So cute. I believe those are probably shameless kittens.
Okay. Is that Aria?
That's probably a tortie. That would be, what's her face? The main one. Fiona.
Okay. Right.
So the striped brown one was Fiona's friend. What's her name?
V.
V, yeah.
Yes.
Striped with brown tabby was V, and then the orange one was one of the oranges. Dabs or Svetlana. I think those were the orange ones.
Okay.
And the black one was one of the boys.
Right. Oh.
Carl and Lip, I think, were the black ones.
Okay. Amanda, I posted them on Insta. I at Cuteavalanche and probably you. Please see how cute they are.
Cool. Yeah, they grow fast, man.
Yes.
That's one of the things with kittens. Like when people are like, "Oh, I want a little kitten. I want a little kitten." I'm like, literally in 2 months, these are going to be full-grown cats. Like,
yeah.
It happens really, really, really quickly. Especially, you know, it's one thing when like we're getting kittens to foster that are only a few weeks old. You know, they're kittens for much longer. But like when you're adopting kittens that have been, you know, fixed and everything and like gotten adoption ready, by the time they're that point, they're already like basically 3 months old. So in another 2 months, they're literally like full-grown size.
Right.
It happens fast. Which is why sometimes I'm just like, just adopt an adult. Like, it's really not getting a lot out of it. There's like a string or a hair hanging from that jacket. And she's playing with it because it's blowing in the wind from the fan.
Okay.
How's everybody doing? Happy fall.
Yeah.
Happy my mom's birthday.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Queen says, also, I should move this mic so Amanda's better heard. I probably should have muted before
Queen
I did
said
that.
That's weird.
It's weird. They're the smallest kittens I've ever had, though. That was a learning curve. It was chaos, but Ellie loves cuddles. They both rub their faces against mine, and they both sleep on their backs. They both love belly rubs.
So cute.
Okay. DG says, where is the mystery kitten? It was a clip. I don't know.
Adorbs.
Oh, the question came up earlier. The guy that was fostering Toothless and Stormfly. Do you know if that 6-month-old kitten got adopted, or is he still have it? Okay.
I don't know. He didn't say.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, he just said
tell
that
us
they
that?
got adopted. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a text from Christy and from him, and they both were like, Toothless and Stormfly got adopted.
Did either?
He said a great woman.
Okay.
He did the home check.
Cool.
Last weekend, or like whenever he was texting me, he was like, I just did the home check and they have a new mama and she's great. And
all right.
He didn't really say a whole lot other than that.
No picture or anything?
No basically picture.
Boo.
I think he may have taken them. I mean, it could have been an adoption that originated online, but my guess is maybe he took them to like the Tailtown adoption event or something that's closer to his area of town.
Right. That would make sense because they were so buried on the website.
Yeah.
I can't imagine somebody found them there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got CG, Queen, Janine's here.
That's Betty, Iris, and B.
Oh yeah. On the You Now side, Milk and Cookies and Hope Core. We're hanging out. I think that's everyone. No sign of means.
That's the dog.
Guns. Different angle.
Hans is a good boy.
Yeah.
Hans has a lot of siblings.
Oh, yeah?
He lives with like 3 dogs and several cats.
Nice. That's right.
From what I know, he's doing good.
Great.
They'll kick in.
Awesome. When was the last time you heard from them?
I saw his dad posted something on Facebook a couple months ago.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah. Barry. What are you doing, Barry?
Play with that strawberry? No, that's
raspberry.
raspberry. She's too dark. Strawberry is a lot lighter.
Strawberry had stripes. Had like the.
That's her in the.
She was like the tabby, tabby calico.
Mm-hmm.
Bobo.
Pretty.
She is. She was a cutie patootie. No, that was her daughter.
Yeah.
Bobo. She was such a sweet. She was so shy.
Yeah.
Like when we first got her. She ended up being just so great.
Well, because she was a street cat, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not...
Well, she was a street cat that had been fed since kittenhood by somebody who would like pet her, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it was like she'd never been inside, but she had human contact since she was a kitten.
Right. But yeah, those cats, they make that connection with just 1 or 2 people. Everyone else is still scary.
Oh, who's that?
What?
She was pregnant.
Yeah.
Clearly feeling babies.
Yes. Oh, these might be the same. Who are these? I don't think we have a hashtag. Yeah. It's an orange tabby and a black cat.
Bear and moose?
Christmas. So...
It's probably bear and moose.
That's what I said. I don't know. Maybe these are different.
We had bear and moose in there from like when we had a lot of Halloween decorations. And then, you know, until Christmas, we had, I think we had other kittens. Maybe 2, I don't remember. You know, I think we didn't. I think we took a break from fostering for a little while to like bond with them. Because then we did the official adoption at Christmas time. That was probably bear and moose. Okay. It was just an orange and a black. Yeah. That's who it was.
Well, there was another clip where Arya's tail was being playing with, and she was grooming one of them. And Janine had said that it couldn't be him because he had like white, but I didn't notice the white. It was like way after the clip had happened. And I was like, I think it was bear and moose. Maybe we're talking about 2 different clips.
There are clips of Wednesday and Gomez.
Yeah, that's
with Arya.
It was Gomez, not Pugsley. Okay.
No, not Gomez.
It was
Wednesday
Pugsley.
And Pugsley.
Okay.
Gomez was.
But wasn't Pugsley a little fussier?
Pugsley was a fluffy orange.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday was a tuxedo.
That was what I said. Is it could have been them, but I didn't think so. Best cats ever.
There was a hair in my coffee.
Oh. What color was it?
I don't know. Coffee colored.
Gross. Here, tell your coffee to...
Why is she sleeping?
She's a weird. She's been running around like it's 2 a.m. Like chasing Arya all over the place.
Did Arya enjoy that?
Of course she didn't.
When I came in earlier to scoop that cat litter, I like used my foot to nudge this crate out of the way so that I could get to the litter, and Arya came running out.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know she was just sleeping in there.
Oh, I still have a crate in my car. Milk and cookies.
Yeah, we got to get everything put back today. I can't. My life is in shambles right now. I can't handle it.
Yeah. Milk and Cookie says, one of my favorite clips is when a group of large black kittens are messing around on a dresser. One knocks something off and they all scramble. Yep. Okay.
Maybe that was Lorraine's kittens, like the Back to the Future kittens.
Maybe.
Because they were an all black litter.
Okay. Yeah.
It's funny. But we've had a couple where we had 2 or 3 black ones. So.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say devious cats that got on the thing and
we
knocked
definitely
stuff
did.
off.
We had some that would just like keep going up there and keep going up there.
Yeah. It does remind me, I need to go through
These are
our
choices, Kitten.
clip archive and copy over some of the more recent
I think
clips.
that's Elle.
That's who that is. I was trying to think.
So cute. Fluffy snowshoe baby.
Milk says, the other one is when Amanda reaches out to touch a cow kitten and it falls over and it looks like she's cow tipping. Nice. Nice.
Cute.
Very good.
Oh, are those sleepy cats?
Nope, doesn't say. Oh, nope. The board doesn't tell us either.
Oh, it looks
oh,
like...
that's... Oh, God, I can't. It's that very dilute,
it
torty...
looks like the Rocky Horror
yes.
Kittens.
Yes, that is what that looks like. That's blues.
No, that's not blue. That's the feral.
Autumn?
Yeah. That's Raven in the back.
Okay.
That's not so stripy.
Got it.
Maple in the front, probably. Maple was the white one. And cinnamon and pumpkin.
Okay. Bless you.
It's good for my memory to watch these.
Yeah.
It makes me like have to search deep within my memory to be like, who are you? Who are you? That is a Rocky. No, that's magenta.
Yeah, because that's yes.
What was that dilute Torty's name? The other girl. She's the only other girl besides Magenta.
I
keep wanting to say like right Cleopatra, but clearly that's not right. It's like the name of a country. Argentina.
No.
It's it was Dr. Frank.
Rocky.
Magenta. The one with the name that I really loved. Dr. Frank, Rocky. It was like Mushu or something. What was his name? Oh my God,
that's not it.
What are the names?
Igor?
No. It was like 2 words, like 2 syllable, like a Riffraff. Riffraff.
He was the Igor.
And then God, what was the girl's name? Cleveland. I think it was a C.
Well, yeah. Somebody look up the names from Rocky Horror
Picture Show.
Columbia.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right. Okay.
I think that's what I said. It was the name of a country, and it started with a C, and it ended in a
Yeah.
or Ia. Yeah, Columbia. Because that's the only other girl.
Yeah.
Those are the Futurama kittens.
Yes. It says.
I can't read that.
Okay.
They're cute. Hi, Aria. That's Iris's room.
Oh, yeah. That's Iris.
Cat? Oh, baby Iris. Baby Iris. Is that, Monica? Is that a tabby? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Monica and her brother were in there. When they got returned.
Pickle.
Oh my God, Pickle's
Pickle foe.
Too cute.
Karate time.
Pickle is one of my all-time favorites.
She was the best.
She's so adorable. Who was Monica and Joey?
Maybe.
Yeah, because it was Phoebe and Chandler and Ross and Rachel. Yeah, Monica and Joey got returned by stupid people, and then they got readopted by really awesome people.
Yeah.
I think that's Rocky.
Yeah.
Or Dr. Frank. I don't remember which one had the spot. I think that was Dr. Frank, actually.
Okay.
Boys, these kittens.
I don't know. It's old, though.
Bad angle. Dream school.
Yeah.
And whatever the other one was called.
Crush.
Yeah.
And
who's
Willie.
that other?
That's
and
Willie.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right, because there's their little box. I think this is before we turned the boxes into the ice cream truck. Or taco truck, whatever. Strawberry. A huckleberry. They're so cute. Yeah. So yesterday, Christy posted 3 kittens who were 10 days old.
Yeah.
And I almost wrote to her and said I could take them until I reread the note, and it said any fosters near San Pedro. Yeah. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, that's way too far.
I don't even know where that is.
Because a shelter worker had taken the kittens home for a few days and then decided kittens that age were too much work and brought them back to the shelter. And so they had end of day, but it was the San Pedro shelter. And I was like, that is too far. I was like, no. And besides, I feel like we need to get our life put back together before we can take anybody in. It's just too crazy right now.
Everything's all packed up. We're not going to do anything until
this weekend for sure is already booked with like so much stuff that we need to do. Yeah. So maybe during the week if something comes up, or by next weekend maybe, but this weekend is just insane.
Yeah. Soon.
Or if some come in, I can always tell Christy, like, hey, if you can take them for like 3 days, then I'll take over. Those are the friends' girls, not the boys. So that's Monica and Rachel and Phoebe. Yeah.
Phoebe sleeping.
That was probably before we got the boys.
Yeah. Let's say we don't have a watermark.
No, that's Phoebe right there.
Okay. Queen says, alright, gotta get this kitten's second breakfast and their probiotics. That way they can have their 4-hour run around, which is late today because I woke up late. Still kind of tired from yesterday though, so it worked out in my favor. Right on.
Very cool.
Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. I assume we'll be leaving soon ourselves.
Enjoy your kittens.
Yeah. You should post pictures in the Discord. Yeah, I think you did, but more. You want to say anything? No.
This is the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was bottle feeding somebody. I have no clue who that was. That's Aria and Ray.
I don't think that's Aria. That's a mom. That's
no, yeah, you're right. Those are the spicy kittens. That's Pepper. So that's Ginger.
Yeah.
I thought it was Ray from the Star Wars kittens. Yeah, you're right. Ginger. Yeah, this was much later on. We didn't have all those toys back then.
Yeah.
And the box and everything.
Yeah. Well, the sign said Pickle is 10 weeks old or something.
Oh yeah.
That's Aria.
And that's probably Moose.
Yeah.
Moose.
That's definitely
That's
Moose.
definitely
you
Moose.
You can see Moose, yeah.
Aw, that's back when they got along.
Yeah.
When they were kittens, before they were getting terrorizers.
Queen says, I'm thoroughly enjoying them. Last time you told me to take Cuteavalanche, so they show is that tag Cuteavalanche?
Yeah.
So they show up on the thing at the end of the chat. So you choose. We'll do both. And then download the YouTube app and
that
post
nobody
in
has
the
a life and everybody
community.
can just sit and post all kinds of things.
It takes a minute.
For his benefit. He's always telling me to send him pictures. Send him pictures.
Send me pictures.
And I'm like, ugh, gosh. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Well, I married you.
What? Nara, move.
Shameless.
The New Year.
Oh my, not shameless kittens.
Something kittens. Hang on. Can I make this bigger?
Might be those spicy kittens still.
Let me do... by the time I get this, it's going to be gone. I've been... Yeah, it's gone.
Probably spicy kittens again.
Source picture.
That's a pregnant mommy. That's probably blue.
Yeah.
So what'd you talk about so far?
I mean, just the Toothless and Stormfly have been adopted, and kind of give them a quick version of what happened this week with the Exterminator and Iris situation, and that was pretty much it. I was like, because of all of that.
Yeah. I was sick this week,
Yeah.
although I managed to take enough vitamins to keep myself from going completely bad, so I could still work, which just means I had to suffer through every day. Iris was really, really sick.
Yeah, it was sad.
And then, yeah, the whole kitchen apartment being torn apart and needing to be put back together now. It was just a crazy week. I had to take the cats to work with me. Did you tell them that?
Yeah, I told them that I did the play-by-play of our Tuesday because it was such a crazy day.
Yeah, that was the day like Iris got sick, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And you had to pick her up from school. It was just a crazy week.
Yeah, it was very hectic as well.
Starting with Sunday. Actually, my whole weekend, I didn't have a weekend last weekend. It just went by so fast the whole time I was packing up the kitchen and doing stuff. Like, I didn't have a break at all, really.
Yeah.
But starting from like Sunday all the way until yesterday, it was just bananas. And I had like a meeting at work. Like, I had a really crazy week at work. We ended up shutting down our school.
Oh, that's right. I didn't mention that.
On Thursday because the power went out, and then we had to call all the parents and have them come get their kids. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I had a new kid start who just cried all day long when he was there. Like, it was just nuts. And then the other kid in my class who's kind of aggressive, we had to have like a meeting, and then it was two of my coworkers' birthdays. So we celebrated their birthdays. It was just nuts.
Milk and Cookies, and this was a couple clips back, said, if that's Moose and Bear, what's the other dark kitten? Looked like there was one chubby hole? I was not paying attention to that clip so much because I was listening to Amanda.
There was a point where Bear and Moose were in the room with another group of cats pretty early on. Yeah. And then there are some where they're with Aria.
Yeah, I was going to say could have been Aria, but like, if it was a kitten.
Like early on when they were really little, it was another, like, it was like a mom, right, with some kittens.
Right.
I think it was it Bonita? No, who was it?
No, I don't think it was Bonita.
No, it wasn't Bonita.
I can look it up.
One of the moms was in the room with kittens when we had Bear and Moose as babies, and then if it's clips with Bear and Moose when they're older, it's most likely Aria. I wish we could go back to whatever clip we were looking at when you commented.
I know, I said that earlier. I was like, I don't have an easy way of doing anything like that, unfortunately. Moose. So it would have been gorgeous, lovely, adorable, and charming?
It was Bonita.
It was Bonita, because those kittens were, the pretty kitties were in a different room?
Yeah, they were in the living room, in the crate, in the tall.
So yeah, it would have been Bonita. So if it was a really dark kitten, it was either Foxy or Dreamboat.
Like this is Aria and Bear and Moose.
Yeah. Well, that's Foxy and Dreamboat.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's not even Bear and Moose. Maybe.
Well, it says Bear and Moose right there. Okay. Bear and Moose.
Okay.
We actually have the hashtag. But then we have like something like this.
Yeah.
I guess that's when we started doing the hashtag.
So Bonita and her kittens were in the room first, and the pretty kitties were out in the living room, right?
Yeah.
And then Bear and Moose were in the bathroom as bottle babies. And then when they were done being bottle babies, I moved them into the bedroom, but they stayed in a crate. Well, after they were done with their quarantine, they came in the bedroom and they were in a crate.
I don't think this is Bear and Moose because that Black cat's tail doesn't look crooked.
Those are the spices, like
Okay.
cinnamon, nutmeg.
Okay. That might have been who we saw earlier. Hi, Greg. Welcome to We Watch Kitten Clips.
Yeah, maybe.
Milk,
to say.
Milk Cookie says, I baked up 4 minutes on YouTube feed and... backed up 4 minutes on the YouTube feed and saw it again. If you have that on the YouTube feed, you can hit the share button and it'll give you a... I don't know if it'll work on a live stream, but on a video it would give you a checkbox to let you do a timestamp share. Try that. Whatever, it's not important.
Because we have clips of Bonita, like when Bear and Moose got combined when they were done with their quarantine, and they moved from the bathroom into the bedroom, but they were still in a crate because they were still bottle babies. We're still really little. There's clips of like Bonita, like sticking her paws and stuff into the crate that they were in. And then eventually, I think the pretty kitties joined Bonita and those kitties for a little while, or just like occasionally, like we would bring them in for part of the day or something like that. But then some of Bonita's kittens went to, I think, PetSmart.
Right.
Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe they were just getting adopted, and so it was like, yeah, I don't know. So we had all three of those litters at the same time, basically. So it could have been, you know,
could have been all.
Could have been anybody.
Greg asks, how y'all doing? Good, good. We're in between foster cats right now. We will probably get new kittens sometime this coming week, if not next weekend. So right now we are running clips.
Who's that?
That black and white cat?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
This is probably a really old one.
Yeah.
Is there any hashtag or anything?
Nope.
Where even is that? I guess that's in the bedroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if these are like temporary cats that we had and they were in the garage. Because that background
like
of the thing.
No, I think that was the corner.
The corner
of the bedroom, because I saw like the molding on the bottom.
Right.
But
yeah, I don't remember a black and white cat like that. It's so.
It could have been Orion and like Nova or somebody, or I mean not Nova, Aurora, like one of the two tabby torties, because there were two torties in Orion. But I feel like he didn't have that much black and like a stripe. He had just had like a spot of black. Yeah. Who was that?
I don't know.
That's Barry.
Yes.
I really miss having moms.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah.
That's the thing I miss the most.
Sure.
Having moms.
Greg says beautiful. Yeah, that is Blueberry and her berry kittens.
Yeah, strawberry, raspberry, huckleberry, and blackberry.
Yeah. And
there was one more.
He's off to the side. There's a cat.
Was it blackberry or boysenberry?
There was boysenberry.
So it was boysenberry, huckleberry, raspberry, strawberry. Where's the other one?
Blueberry, strawberry, raspberry, boysenberry, huckleberry, gooseberry. Gooseberry was
right. Gooseberry was the white and tabby.
White and brown tabby. Yeah.
And then huckleberry was the all tabby. Boysenberry was the black one, and straw and raspberry were calicos.
Greg says those are some gorgeous cats.
Yeah,
thank you.
They were super cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were really the best. Like Blueberry was such a good mommy.
Yeah.
Loved her.
Yeah, she was the best. But also Bonita was the best. And Serenity.
And Serenity.
Oh,
yeah,
Serenity.
I was gonna say.
And Janice.
And Janice was awesome.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the only one that sucked was Autumn.
And I was just gonna say, like, what was her name?
Well, we have Magenta.
And Kaya's mom.
Itza.
Itza was great.
Yeah, she was
Itza
great.
was great.
God. Yeah, we had so many mom cats.
Yeah. Jean was great.
Jean, that's
everybody was great. I love all the moms.
Yeah.
Serenity was really great, though. I really
Zinnia.
loved Serenity a lot.
Yeah.
Zinnia was my baby. That whole litter makes me so sad.
Yeah.
I just feel it feels like so unfinished.
Yeah.
I loved those kittens. I loved Zinnia.
Yeah. Speaking of Serenity, those are her kittens.
They were all great except for
cats.
Autumn and Pepper.
Oh,
and
I forgot about Pepper. Maggie.
Maggie sucked.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry.
No.
She attacked. She would attack my feet every single time I came in the room. She would attack me all the time.
But I feel like
it was like Pepper would just hide.
Yeah.
Pepper just wouldn't come out, and I'm like, that's fine. At least then I can come in the room, feed, change the litter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just needed somewhere where somebody could work with her on her socialization because she was so scared.
Right.
But she was fine. She never hurt me.
Yeah.
Maggie would actively chase me down and attack me.
Yes.
She was awful.
Yeah. But like, she was the one that she went on once we separated her out. She went on to a new foster and she was perfect. Like, yeah, she was just a mom.
She hated me.
Yeah.
She absolutely hated me. She would make me cry. Like, I was like so stressed out, and I was so
I know, that was so horrible.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was like the most stressful
I remember
situation ever, and I was like constantly crying, and like it was awful.
Yeah.
And then Autumn. She was fine.
Yeah.
She just It was weird because the first few days she would let us pet her, and she would purr,
she just switched,
and then she just was like, "Never mind, I'm actually super feral."
I forgot.
But at least we had
to have a talk.
We had, the situation worked out where she would be with the kittens, and
she just avoided you.
I could go in and still, put food in and clean the litter and stuff, and she'd hiss, but whatever, she was fine. She was a good mommy. At least I understood her.
Sure.
I understood her. I understood where she was coming from. Pepper, I understood it. I got it completely. Yeah. Maggie was psycho.
Yeah. Means! Oh, Means. Just showing up on the Twitch.
So that's Pugsley and Gomez. Oh, it just switched. The really fuzzy ones.
Yeah. Alright, for anyone like Means who just showed up, here's the quick rundown of what's going on right now. Obviously, we're still running a playlist. We had a crazy week, which included an exterminator coming to our apartment, as well as Iris going to the emergency room. She is fine. The kitchen, however, is not, and has not been put back together. We had to pack that whole thing up. So we're pretty much still working on that. At some point, when that's all done, we will start looking for new foster kittens. Toothless and Stormfly have been adopted. We have very little information about that because they were out of our hands at that point. And Means says, our clocks go forward next weekend, so it should be slightly easier to wake up because your 10 will be 6 for me. All right, cool. Great. Maybe by then we'll have kittens.
I think those are Serenity's kittens.
Yes, because that one looks just like her. It's that Tic Tabby.
The light one is Mal, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't that who that was?
I think so.
Or Wash.
Yeah.
Those were temporary kittens.
Okay. Is that? No.
It's so dark, I can't tell.
There's like 2 or 3 torties in there, calico.
Oh, those might be Jean's kittens.
Okay.
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
I can't really see because it's super dark. Okay, that's a better angle. 3 calicos, 2 blacks, and a tux. Or is that another calico?
Yeah, I can't tell. That one on the left. The second bowl in.
The group that we had that was all calicos was, I thought, Jane's kittens, but there weren't that many of them, and there was a white. One of those is a tabby.
Yeah, that is a tabby. So it's 2 calico torty things.
I want to say that's Veronica. I don't know.
Okay.
There's not. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my god. Okay, it's over with.
I want to know who it was.
We'll never know.
I need the list.
It's right here.
That's Ada and Cat.
Yeah, those are the shameless, or not shameless, Peaky Blinders.
When did we have 3 calicos?
Let me go to the top, because clearly it was before we did the tag. Mean says there was a black one being sat on. It may have been black and white. Okay. Alright. 3 calico. What?
Viking.
Viking. Yeah, that's a good clip. I'll go calico.
Set.
What? It wasn't the friend's kittens.
Yeah, that. Well,
It might have been.
I don't think. Well, it could have been. That could have been Monica.
Yeah.
That tabby.
Yeah, I think that was the friend's kittens.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, 2 calicos, a tux.
Yeah.
Black tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably who it was, because it. Yeah.
Mystery solid.
That's who it was. It was just so long ago. Jeez.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when it close upped on that last calico's face, it looked like
Phoebe.
Not Phoebe. It looked like Rachel, because she had a black kind of patch around her eye.
Okay. I got them conflated.
Yeah, it looked like Rachel to me, but I was like,
yeah.
Just, I didn't think it was that old.
Yeah. Why did it take me so long to put the litter name hashtag on the screen? Much more helpful. I think that's Futurama.
What? No, it's not.
Because that's, I mean, Firefly. That's Serenity's
yeah.
kitten, Tick Tabby.
What's her name?
I don't remember.
The black lady from the show.
Oh, that's the Gina Torres character. Oh my god. Gosh, Val.
I can't think of her name.
Haley, Nara. Zoe.
Zoe.
My
That's
God.
who that was, Zoe.
Jesus. All right. Mean says it was before me, and I've been here for 6 years next week. Oh wow. I've never seen you feed a row of kittens in front of that dresser. Really?
Oh, I've done it before.
And I'll do it again. Oh, I guess we won't.
I've done it before, and I'll do it again. No, I
No,
think one
you
of the
won't.
last litters we had, I was feeding them that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the very last litters we had, I was feeding them that way. I also fed the shameless kittens that way, I think.
Yeah.
It was probably before I started doing the chip dish
the platter
thing. You know?
Yeah. Right. Right. All right. Well, Amanda and I are probably going to wrap things up in the next 10 minutes or so. Unless you just want to sit here looking at clips for
Get
more.
in all your questions.
These are the school kittens. Mean says, over 6 years ago, not such a long line, there is also a video of you bringing Charlie in while I think kittens were eating in front of that dresser, or maybe just meeting Charlie and not eating. Yeah, definitely the latter. I don't know if we would have ever brought Charlie in while they were eating. That seems like a bad idea. How's there, Betty and Iris? Is that Betty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can't remember what the other kitten looks like.
Betty's the white one. Beatrice and Iris were the dark ones.
They were both dark? Okay.
It could be either. Iris was darker than Beatrice, so that might be B.
Okay.
Big B was.
Yeah.
Could be that.
Bonita?
Janice? No.
Janice?
Look at the top. What does it say? You just covered it up.
That's just people's names.
Oh.
Mean says, I've been watching old episodes of Jeopardy. I mostly like celebrity ones, but there aren't many. Alright. We've been watching not the remake, but the sequel to Quantum Leap and The Waterfront, and we just started, the hell is that? Oh, Black Rabbit with Jason Bateman and
Jude Law.
Jude Law. I wanted to say Ethan Cohen.
And then he's not an actor.
Yeah, I know.
And then we watched Dope Girls also.
Yeah.
I feel like there was another show we watched recently.
Mean says,
Well, Only Murders in the Building.
yeah. Of course it's Bonita. I'd recognize that purple blanket over the carrier anywhere. Okay.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I'm tired and I have so much to do.
I think I need to take a shower before we get started.
What? Ugh. Oh yeah, because you must be shaved in order to unpack boxes in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm all itchy.
Oop. I don't know who that is. Too many kittens. Can't keep them all straight.
Oh, black cat with a little forehead star thing. Seems significant. No idea.
Oh, it's Apple. It's the pie kittens.
Okay.
Because that's cherry. I think with this thing. Cherry and rhubarb and apple and coconut. That's it.
Okay. It's Rocky Horror.
They have that thing over there. Columbia. Not gonna forget it.
At least until the end of today.
Magenta was so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that was during the beginning of the pandemic and everybody wanted to adopt. And I got so many. I got more applications for Magenta than any other cat we've ever had, I think. Other than maybe like Sun Engine. Yeah, I got a lot for Sun Engine.
Right.
But other than that, and I probably got more for her, honestly, than I did for them. Like, I got so many applications for her because it was for the pandemic and she could go as a solo.
Right.
And it was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I ended up adopting her to a college student. Well, she was a grad student.
Yeah.
And she was really awesome and she lived in a really awesome place. And She was her emotional support.
No, these are kittens going. This is a cam alert that got into here. These are kittens going through your cabinet.
In my cabinet. Naughty kitten. Back to the Future.
Yes.
It's probably the same Kittens, the all-black group who was on your desk knocking shit over.
Yeah. Going back in time, doing chaos. That's Bear. The hashtag says dumpling, but
it's gotta be Bear.
His tail definitely looks a little crooked.
I mean, only Bear does that.
And only Bear does that.
Bear is a parrot.
Yeah, that's, you can see the tail kink. There's Moose with his collar.
Yeah. And Dumpling was like integrated into the house.
Yeah.
With all the cats. So.
Yeah.
She was a solo.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
That kitten, that tabby right there.
Yeah.
He ended up being a gigantic cat.
Oh yeah.
Like, they would send me pictures and videos and stuff. Him and Huckleberry, he has Huckleberry. Him and Gooseberry got adopted together.
Right.
By a lesbian couple, and oh my god, those cats were huge. Just enormous.
Right.
They were a really sweet couple. I really liked them. And they had a cool ass apartment. And then they moved during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
They bought like a cabin in the woods.
Oh.
In like they sent me all these pictures, and there was just like snow everywhere.
That's cool.
And it was just like they were surrounded by like forest, and I was like, that's fucking awesome.
What part of
she
it
worked
is
for
it?
Apple. The
Okay.
main girl. Like, yeah. It was awesome. I want to say maybe it wasn't Big Bear or Idlewild, but somewhere.
Not too far from there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Nara. Making noises.
Alright.
Yeah, Alright, we're gonna wrap up the human portion of this.
Thanks for joining us, Means. And I know Queen was here earlier, and then who else was here? Milk and Cookies.
Yeah, and Ormic and CG
and Ormic
Janine,
and CG and Janine. Bye bye.
And Queen. You said Queen. Okay, I said all the names. And Hope Core over on you now. And Greg Northam.
Stay tuned for
quiet lurkers.
Tiny Kittens
Soon.
incoming
Within the week-ish.
Eventually. It may be our last litter
of the year?
season.
Yeah, the season.
Yeah, because I'll probably take a break over the holidays.
Like you always say. And then don't do.
Your mom says it and doesn't do it.
Wow. All right. Mean says there's a movie called Cabin in the Woods. Yes. Is that the Joss Whedon one? That was good. Have a great weekend to yourself, Greg. Thank you. And we'll see you soon. Enjoy the kittens. Let me turn off the pip and do the end stuff. I'm going to turn the playlist off for a minute to do the end of the chat sequence, because otherwise it all happens under the playlist because of the layering. But then we'll bring the playlist right back as I leave. Let me just find the buttons before Nara. What are you doing? Stop. Nara. Yes. Stop. Okay. It's going to go black for just a second. And then... Oh, no, that time it just worked. Okay. You very much in the way. Nope, there it goes black. And now it's back. Okay. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. Look for Kittens to come probably by this weekend. give or take a few days. Janine says, sent an email to Cuteavalanche of moose with our... Okay. I'll show it to Amanda, and we'll see. If you've got kittens or fur pals of your own, there we go, it works. And you use the Instagram, hashtag Cuteavalanche, it will show up here. I don't see Queens. Oh, because she did the @ tag and not the hashtag, I bet. It's got to be the hashtag, not the @ tag, but she tried. Or jump over to our Discord, cuteavalanche.com/Discord, and drop pictures there, or just hang out and chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you next Caturday. I now return you to your regularly scheduled stream of kitten pictures of trying to stall while I look for the button. And go. Oh, it does show up over it. I guess just the other week it didn't work. All right. Gonna mute stuff now. Yeah, you guys gotta post on Instagram. We have all of these like really old posts showing up from like July. I guess I need to post my own stuff too. All right, have a good weekend.